What's up, everyone? It's your girl. I am Kaya, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're talking Love Island Season 7, Episode 19. It's Casa Amor, y'all, and I was here for it. Love the episode. It had some slow moments, like, especially with the guys, the original guys back in the villa. That shit was boring as fuck. I was here for the girls, because I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I'm so ready for Casa Amor week. I'm gonna get to my thoughts, because, like, I just don't really see... I see, like, well, instead, the people that are coupled up, I don't see them choosing any Casa Amor people, which Shelly needs to and Alandria needs to. Just saying. But before we get into all that, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn my post notifications on whenever you want to be notified when I have a video up. I'm going to be here for the rest of the season, so keep a lookout for that. Enjoying the season. Love Island. Yeah, that's it. But enough of all that. Let's go ahead and get to the episode. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this episode. You guys know I have my notes up here. So basically the episode starts off like how it ended, you know, with the elimination of Hannah and Jeremiah going home. May he rest in peace. Oh, they really need to bring Jeremiah back. Stupid decision. So then we just got, you know, the people just talking about just what went down. So we got Amaya and Iris. They're talking to the girls and they're saying how they're grateful that they're still there. Then we get Ace, his weird ass, asking Shelly why they sent Hannah home. So at least we kind of got some like backstory, because I really for the life didn't understand why they sent Hannah home. So I was interested, like, you know, how it came up to her, because I was thinking that they were going to send Iris home because she had just got there. But Shelly says that Hannah instantly connected, and Iris what she said? So Shelly says that Hannah instantly got connected, but Iris and Amaya explored more. I really don't understand that. I don't understand that, because Hannah was with, when she first, I'm thinking that they're probably thinking how she instantly got so connected with Charlie, and then Charlie left, and with Pepe, like she's all on him. That's what they're talking about. But it's like, that's literally what Hutter did with Jeremiah, and y'all kept her. But anyway, so yeah, so then we go jump over to TJ. He's asking the boys why they sent Jeremiah home. Taylor, which I don't think this is what he thought, they follow behind Ace, like I said. He says that the reason they sent Jeremiah home is because they thought he was about to redo the same thing with Andrea, like what he did with Huda, like focusing in on her and closing everybody off and everything. And then they're saying, if you're doing that, maybe you're the problem. Jeremiah was not he wasn't the big problem. It was mainly Huda. And we're going to see if she does get coupled up, which they say they're going to come back. We'll get into that. But I have a feeling like if she really, really starts liking the guy that she's with in Casa, she's going to do the same thing with him like she did with Jeremiah. I know. Mark my words. So then we jump over to what happened. So then Pepe is saying, you know, he doesn't want to rush anything with any other girl. And then Pepe is saying how Hannah brought out a new side of him. I'm like, what side did she bring out? You the boring side? Because when you got with her, we didn't see you, bro. I think we would have saw you more if you went with Sierra or Shelly, but Hannah, no. The only thing we saw was that spit start, and that was that. And then the only thing y'all do is kiss when y'all talk. That's all we saw. But maybe, you know, something we didn't see. Just not gonna judge. And then Pepe says, which not a shock, because like I kind of saw this happening. Pepe said that he had rather Huda left than Hannah, and that's when I just knew, because I knew like Huda was trying to make something happen with Pepe. And I just knew right there, because Pepe literally was there for Huda's crash out moments, and he didn't like that. He guessing he didn't like what he sees, and I'm pretty sure Pepe knows she has a kid, so he doesn't want her. So he had rather Huda left, and I would have rather she left too. Just saying, I'd rather she left. Nothing against her. So then Ace says that he's confused on why the girls didn't choose Amaya, and then he's talking to Shelly still. Shelly says that she likes that Amaya is exploring, and even after what happened between Amaya and Ace, she's still open to get to know other people. I don't know what Ace is like. Ace is weird. Let's just say that Ace is just fucking weird. Like, dude, like, why the fuck are you worried about what other people are doing? And like, why the fuck are you so worried about everybody else? Focus on Shelly. Just focus on that. Like, stop trying to maneuver shit. Like, stop. Then we jump over to Amaya. She's still talking to the girls, and she says that, you know, she kind of feels guilty. I think she mainly feels guilty because she saw that Hannah was building a connection with Pepe, and her and Austin like had this connection, but she kind of feel that Austin is not really all the way there. So I'm thinking Amaya's feeling like maybe I was the one that needed to go home and not her, and that's what she's thinking in the back of her head. And you can just tell right in this moment, Amaya, she has such a genuine big heart, and I don't know how anybody can dislike her. I love her so much, and we'll get to that later. And then She's also likes that she got his having another chance to find another connection, and it came at the most perfect time. And then Austin is just talking to the guys, talking about how he's happy to stay. Austin should have been out of here. I don't like that Austin is now in Casa More and he has all these options. I don't like that. So then we finally get Sierra and Nick. They're talking about the dog. Then Nick, they first talk about how Nick was surprised that the girls had picked Hannah to go. And I don't know who he said he had rather gone. I don't know if he's still having the same mindset like Ace has, where they thought that Amaya should have gone. I don't know. But then they jump over from that. Then they just talk about, what happened in the last episode. When they had that talk, the day morning after they had sex. And Nick basically said out of his mouth that, basically, even though we had sex, I'm still not closed off. I'm still going to explore and all this other kind of shit, even though like you've been really locked in with her. Like, even though you haven't openly said it, but from what it seems like to us and people, I'm pretty sure everyone in the house, it seems like y'all are very, very locked in. Just saying. Then, so then, and he's talking about that conversation and then talking about how, when they went to bed last night, how she gave him the cold shoulder. He said, I turned over, like to cuddle with you or do something. And you like kind of pushed me away. And Sierra says that she was thrown off with him being okay, basically being coupled up and basically being trying to be coupled up. And then even though after they did what they just did, she's thinking, okay, I'm thinking we're in the point where we can be serious now. And then, so she says she created distance between them. So if you say that we're going to be open and everything like that, then let's just keep our distance so we can still be open, because I'm not going to keep getting more and more closer to you and then you're okay with us being open. So I definitely see what she said right there. Then Nick says, which I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's very much lying, because he kind of said this in the last episode. He says that he didn't mean it in the way that she's saying like that. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't mean it? Literally what you said out of your mouth. Y'all was talking about how y'all had sex and how it was a beautiful moment and everything. So then she opened up to you and said how that brought y'all closer together. And then you said, even though that happened, I'm not going to be closed off. I still want to go and explore. So if you did, what way did you mean it if not that, Nick? Yeah, no, I understand. Then he goes into says that he does see a future with her. I want to hope he's not lying, because I've said this in my previous recaps. It seems like when Nick is talking about all the girls that he wants to explore, the only thing that he talks about is how they physically look, about their physical appearance. But when he's talking about Sierra, he goes in depth of all these things more than just her looks. So that's why I say I feel like I want to believe him, but he still wants to go around and be a whore. And that's what I'm not like. I can understand you exploring, but there's a way to explore and not be a whore. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he says that he wants to continue working things with her, and he sees the relationship basically not being open anymore. So he's like he's more pushed to being closed off, which I feel like he got that after talking to Ace. Yeah, he says after they had sex, it meant a lot to him. And then he hated that he didn't talk to her, because y'all noticed, like, after they had a conversation, like, all day, I think the same day, it didn't seem like they talked to, like, she talked to him all day long, which, girl, like, which I don't blame her. She's like, listen, let me bring myself together, because I'm that type of person too. Like, if I'm mad at somebody, I don't want to be around them. It's like, let me catch my breath. Let me have some time to think. And if you're like trying to force a conversation, then I'm gonna end up blowing up on you. So let me have some time to calm down. So in this moment when y'all are talking, she's calm and everything like that, and it's actually opening up to you. So she says that she wanted him to, which I see what you do, Sierra. She says that she wanted him to see what he would miss if she wasn't in bed with him. And he says, well, I felt like it is. Like, he was just upset, because if you guys notice, like, ever since like they've been coupled up, because Sierra came in on day 2, and then her and Nick was coupled up on day 3, and then they had the whole thing with him and her and Beldasha. So they have been in a couple ever since Sierra came into the villa. So, and this is going on 3 weeks now. So it's like every time we see the nighttime scenes, they're always together, they're always cuddling, they're always lovey-dovey. And the last night was the first time we saw them distant. And that felt weird, and it seemed weird, because we're always used to seeing them. Like, it's not like Taylor and Landry, where they just don't couple at all. Like, they always a couple in Nick and Sierra. So then she thanks him for clarifying everything, which don't fall too far in the rabbit hole, Sierra. Just please don't. And then he says that he is invested in their relationship, and they end off with a little kiss. Now, even though Nick is a follower and I don't like followers, and he's annoying and he gets on my nerves sometimes, well, most of the times, I love Sierra so much. It's hard, y'all, because they are really, really cute together. They are so, so cute together, and I hate that. I like when I watch their scenes, like I'm so invested for some reason. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm so invested into them because I just say that they are so, so cute together, and I'd be like, dang, I want Sierra to have more, but it's like, damn. But I don't want. But it's like I really hope in Casa she like this whole thing, which the person she's in with Casa, like she explores it more and it really open her eyes and see if she really wants to be with Nick, and Nick better change his ways. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I don't want to. I try to give people the benefit of doubt. So I said, okay, maybe he just wants to still have his Love Island experience. But now going on 3 weeks and you get more and more closer to her, is like you got to make some kind of decision at this point. It's not like it's the first day. It's day 15, 16, 17. I'm not sure what day it is. It's one of those days. So then it's the bedtime scene. We jump over to in the makeup room, and Amaya is crying. And then she says how she's guilty that Hannah is gone, and basically she's still here. Then we jump over to a scene where Ace is talking to the boys, and he said Amaya should have went home, and says that they're different people. Like, why do you care? Like, that's my point. Like, what's Amaya being here have to, like, how does that affect you? Because you're with Shelly. You got with Shelly, you got with Amaya because you thought that was gonna make Shelly jealous, and it didn't work. She didn't chase you, so you're now finally with Shelly. You're happy. So why the fuck are you worried about what Amaya is doing? Like, we're not gonna do this whole rabbit hole again where you are like trying to put this sour taste in the guy's mouth about Amaya. Like, I don't understand like what the fuck your obsession is with her. Like, why are you so worried about her? Like, y'all are not in a couple. When y'all wasn't a couple, you were sleeping outside and she was sleeping in the bed. Y'all didn't communicate. Y'all didn't have any talks. She got with Austin. Now she's with Austin now. I don't understand like why are you so worried that she's in this house? Like, focus on you. Like, stop worrying about everyone else. That's your problem. Is you always worry about everybody else. Worry about you. Like, you getting on my nerves. But anyway, so then we have Ace is talking to Austin, and he asks if Austin has told Amaya how he feels, and of course his bitch ass says no, and he says that I don't want to hurt her feelings because there's times I really fuck with her, but then all the times when she does this. It's like, shut the fuck up, Austin. Like, please, you a punk. You a punk, and I really, for the life of me, don't understand how Austin's still in this house. That's why they should let us vote, because I would have voted Austin out in a millisecond. Bet. So then we have the next morning. Nothing really much happens because they started the whole Casa Amor, but what I did note is TJ brings tea to the girls again for the third morning in a row, and I'm like, you ain't learned your lesson just yet. So then Sierra comes downstairs, and Nick says, you know what, I decided not to throw the tea out because it would be very wasteful, and I just didn't want to be petty. And it's like, but I do appreciate that TJ, even though he saw that and he knows that Nick kept doing that, it didn't stop him, and he still did it. But little respect for you, TJ, but I don't know how I feel about you. I don't know if I like you. Like, you can go respectfully. So then all of a sudden Huda gets a text, and they find out that there's going to be a kissing competition. And then it's just so funny how we see everybody is brushing their teeth. Now, side note, I know you brushing your teeth, you got to keep your mouth clean and all that other kind of shit. But is it me? Like, I don't like kissing somebody and I can just taste and smell that they got toothpaste. Like, toothpaste breath doesn't turn me on. And I'm the only one that feels that way. Like, it's different when it's chewing gum, but like toothpaste, be like, okay, let me go brush my teeth and then start kissing you. I don't know. It gives me the ick. I like that. I know that your mouth is clean and you brush your teeth, but like brushing your teeth and immediately kissing somebody afterwards, like, just never really did it for me. Because it's like it's toothpaste breath. I hate it. But that's just me. If anybody else feeling differently, put it in my comment section. But just me, I never was into it. So then the boys are blindfolded, and then they have these noise canceling headphones, and they're gonna be rating. Each girl's gonna kiss, and they're gonna rate who the best kisser is. So during all this, while they're waiting to start the game, Ariana shows up looking amazing. Like, Ariana, her stylist, Ariana eats her hair, her makeup, her outfits, eats every single time. Like, Ariana, every time she comes out, I just want to see what she's gonna be wearing. She looked amazing. Like, you do your shit, Ariana. So she tells the girls, and then she's being very quiet. She tells the girls it's Casa Amor, and everybody's excited. So the girls are going to be leaving the villa. They're going to go to another villa, and I just know they're excited to get out of that villa. I would be too, just be honest. So they were excited. One thing that I had noticed is that Huda seems very excited about Casa Amor, but remember when her friend had made that post talking about give Huda some grace. She's never seen the show. She thought she did what she was supposed to do. If she never seen the show, how the fuck she know what Casa Amor is? Contradiction. I'm just saying, because she was very excited to know that she was going to Casa Amor. So that just is very funny. If she has not seen the show, I don't know how she would know what Casa Amor even is unless somebody explained it to her. But no, in the moment she was happy, like she knew what it was. So I'm just saying, just pointing that out. It just seems a little questionable. But we move on. So the girls leave, and then back at the villa, the guys are still blindfolded with the canceling headphones on. I wonder how long they were standing right there, because I would have gotten annoyed, like being standing up. Standing up, I don't like standing for that long. I can't do it. I don't like sitting for too long. I don't like standing for too long. And standing in one spot, I'd be like, listen, I got sound, and they in the hot sun too. So yeah, so we get the Casa More girls showing up, even though they're not in Casa, they're still in the villa. So we get the Casa More girls. So I'm just gonna go down the list. I got the girls' names, their age, and what their occupation is. And if they say who piqued their interest, that's all I got. So the first person we got Grayson, one of them. She's 25 years old and she's a model, and she says she wants Nick, of course. We have Clark, and she's from North Carolina. Woo, another person from North Carolina. I hope she comes in here and represents, because Hutter didn't do that. So then we have, Clark. She's 24. She says she's a peer mentor. And then she says she's here for a few of the guys. At the moment, she didn't say who, but then later we kind of find out who she's here for. Then we got Vanna. She's 21 years old. She has a very interesting look. You can tell she has got a lot of work done. She says she's a brand ambassador, which I can tell she just seems like she just is a brand ambassador on social media, and that's where she makes her money, which make your money, girl. And she wants Ace. Like, she said that she wants her some Ace. I kind of thought she was gonna be like for Nick or Austin. I'm surprised, but she wants Ace. Go ahead. Then we get Coco, who is beautiful, like bad bitch. I don't know how she wasn't one of the OG girls. Like, we could have replaced her with Ulisa, or I'm so sorry, sweetheart. We could have replaced her with Belle Dasher. I love you, but yeah, we could replace one of those two with her, because she is beautiful. So we got Coco. She's 24 and she's a hair and makeup artist. She didn't say exactly who she wanted in the moment. Then we find out later. Then the last girl we have is Jaden, who's 25 years old. She's a corporate investigator. What is a corporate investigator? I never heard of that before. And at this moment, we don't know who she wants. Out of all these people, like, Coco is the best looking. Then the next one is Clark. The other girls are Chop, because Jaden is really not all that cute. And I know I'm jumping, but Nick talking about somehow she caught his eye. I'm like, Nick, what the fuck did you see in her? Like, she's not that cute. But anyway, so they finally start the kissing competition. Again, I'm wondering how long the guys are standing right there. The boys have no idea that the original girls aren't there. They're still thinking that they're kissing the original girls. So then we have I didn't go down a list of everything because the kissing competition took so fucking long. So I'm just gonna note down the notable things that happened. So Austin was doing the most. He picked up Grayson, and Ace thought Clark was Sierra, which then Nick grabs Clark's ass. Loud. Oh yeah, Nick grabs Clark's ass, which I noted, like, Nick, didn't Sierra just say no more with the ass grabbing? Like, what are you doing? So then Jaden, also noticed when Jaden was kissing, like, she was kissing very weird. She had her eyes open sometimes. Like, it's weird when people kiss with their eyes open. Maybe that's just me. When people, like, I can only see if you kiss with your eyes open if you guys do a little peck, but full on making out with your eyes open is weird. Oh yeah, Nick grabbed Jaden's ass. Again, Nick, stop with the grabbing. Then I said Coco, she put so much effort into her kisses when she went up to kiss Pepe. And then I noticed that Coco just full on kissed the ones that she was really interested in. She didn't kiss none of the white boys. She full on kissed Pepe. She kissed Ace and Taylor, TJ, Austin, and Nick. Now Austin and Nick, she kissed their bodies, but she didn't kiss them. And TJ, she just gave him a little peck. So that's how you know she don't want no white man. She wants her a black man, which, go ahead, sweetheart, but not these black men. The Casa black man, I could definitely see her with one of them. So then we have Vanna. She literally moved on from TJ, like she said, because this whole I wrote, like, the whole time that they're rating these kisses, TJ is being very, very harsh. He's being like an asshole. And I was like, it's like, because, like, it's not because most guys were just laughing and having fun. I don't think I remember seeing, like, I don't think I saw him crack a smile and laugh at all. Like, after he finished kissing, he was like, well, she was too aggressive. Well, she's doing the most. It didn't last any wrong. This. So I'm giving this person a 2. I'm giving this person like a 1. I'm giving her a 4. I don't think he rated nobody high. Like, he was being very nasty. And I think the girl saw that, which is why what happened later on, nobody picked his ass, which truthfully, like, that's what you get. Because, dude, first of all, you ain't even all that. But anyway, so Oh yeah, and Vanna, when she went to go kiss Ace, man, she had Ace grabbing all up on that ass, all up on it, all up on it. And then, oh yeah, and I said Vanna, she just gave a peck to the guys that she didn't like. So then, the the kissing competition is over. Then the guys, they finally remove their blindfolds and they see that the girls all knew, and they were surprised. They didn't know what happened or where everybody was. Nick was saying, "Where's Sierra at? Like, where's she at?" Ace was wondering where Shelly was at. And then Ariana tells the boys that the girls have went to Casa Amor. And then she also says the boys are officially single again. So it's like they're starting from day one. The boys will be in a new couple during the, like, everybody, the girls and the guys. The guys and the girls are going to be all in new couples during while it's Casa Amor. Then when everybody, then she says, everybody that's in a new couple, everybody's going to return. Now, I don't know if I'm a big fan of this, because I love how they did it last season where the guys went to Casa Amor and they got to bring somebody back and everything. But now it's like, if everybody is coupled up, so the guys here are going to be coupled up and the girls at Casa Amor are going to be coupled up, and they're going to come back into the villa. I'm interested to see what they're going to do, unless they want to say, hey, do you want to stay in your current couple or do you want to leave? I wonder if they're going to put some kind of twist on that. I don't know if I like it, but I think the reason why they did it this way is because going into Casa Amor, there really was not any really strong couples. Like, I know Alandria thinks that she's in a really strong couple with Taylor, which, honey, we're going to get to that soon. Again, I don't know how many times I got to scream at the screen, but Taylor doesn't want Alandria. She don't. But Alandria, like, she loves her some Taylor, and I don't know why. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know if I like it or hate it, but I think the only reason why they did this was because like with the girls going to Casa Amor, I don't feel like they saw any of the girls bringing no guys back, because, well, any girls that are in couples, which is Sierra, Shelly, and Sierra, and then Amaya, if you want to count that. But Amaya was going to bring somebody back regardless, because she knows that Austin is not feeling her no more, and you can just feel it through the screen. But the really strong ones, if we're going to say that, like Shelly, Alandria, and Sierra, I didn't see them bringing no guys back to Casa Amor. So now they're forced to bring somebody back from Casa Amor. So I think that's probably what they were doing. That's what they were thinking. And then maybe it can cause some kind of drama there. That's what I'm thinking. So then now the boys have to couple up with the new girl. So the girls are going to decide, and they're going to stand on the platform with the guy they want to couple up with. So I have Jaden. She picked Austin. Vanna, well, first of all, Jaden, why the fuck are you picking Austin? I know you watched this show, and I know you've been seeing what's going on with Ace on social media. Why would you pick him? Unless the producer says, listen, we got to have somebody for Austin. I don't know if the producers love Austin for some reason. They try to keep him in this villa. But I in my head, I'm thinking nobody's going to come here for Austin or Taylor. I was wrong. So then we have Vanna. She picks Ace, of course, because she said that was her choice. Then we have Clark and Coco, the two baddest bitches out of the bunch, picks Taylor. I know y'all been watching the show. Now, I don't know how far in the show they've gotten, but y'all telling me that y'all have watched the show and didn't see Alandria is literally begging Taylor to be coupled up with her. I mean, not be coupled up with her. Like, she's begging Taylor to have some kind of conversation with her. Like, what's the mindset of them picking Taylor unless they just unless they love them some black men, and the only two choices they have, which this is what I feel like. I feel like they cast these Casa girls in their head thinking Jeremiah was still in the house. So I bet you if Jeremiah was still there, both of them would have went for him. So I think they really want them a black man to try to stay with their peoples, which I'm not mad about, but they only had Ace's short ass and Taylor's lanky ass, who has no play and who's weird. So they really didn't have an option, but it's like, ugh. I don't know. And Coco's really feeling Taylor for some reason. Like, I don't know what Taylor's in there doing, but these girls, they want him for some damn reason. So yeah, at the moment, Clark and Taylor, Clark and Coco, they want to be with Taylor. Grayson picks Pepe, and then now Nick and TJ are the ones who don't have no girl. So now Taylor has to pick out of Coco and Clark who he wants to couple up with. He decides to go with Coco. Smart choice. Then Clark, she either picks between TJ and Nick, who she wants to couple up with. Now, and look, they made it seem like she's about to go over to TJ. I said, girl, don't you go over there to TJ. She said, psych, and got over to Nick. I was like, you do it, sis. Now, TJ is single. Now, Ariana says, it's not good to be single. So he has 24 hours to lock in with somebody or he will be done. I definitely see TJ getting done. Because it seemed like I think after first impressions, he put a really bad taste in the girls' mouths. And I really don't see nobody leaving their couple to go be with him. Now, if anybody wants to like swap girls, unfortunately, I see them picking Austin before they pick him. Just saying. So then we jump over to Casa More finally, because honestly, truthfully, the people at the villa, the new girls at the villa, was having a talk with the guys. I didn't give a fuck. It was, I don't know you hoes, so y'all gonna be new bitches at this point until y'all do something that piques my interest. So we jump over to Casa More. The Casa More guys, they did their shit with these Casa More guys. They all are tall, strong. Like, where the fuck was the cast when y'all was casting the original? Like, how the fuck did Taylor get bypassed? How did Taylor bypass? How did Ace, not Ace, well, Ace is short. Ace got a body on, even though he's short. How did Ace bypass? Why I keep saying Ace? Austin. Damn it. How did Austin and Taylor bypass this? And how the fuck did TJ become a bombshell before any of these Casa guys? Unless they were just saving these Casa guys, which, you know, I'm not mad at them, but I'm still upset that y'all really did my girls wrong when it came to bombshells. But yeah, we over there. So we get introduced to the Casa guys. So we have Elin. I'm sorry if I'm fucking up his name. He's 24. He says he works in tech. It was tech something I really could not hear. He just says he does some kind of techie shit. So IT, right? He says that he wants Sierra, which, not surprised, every bombshell that came in here said they want Sierra, which I'm not mad. I love Sierra, but I really want somebody to say that they want Shelly though. But we got Brian. He's 28. He's an accountant, a realtor, and a bartender. So bro got some money, and he says that he really wants somebody that's Dominican or something. So I think originally he was thinking he wanted to go with Amaya, but then when they saw that Andrina was there, because mind you, Andrina came like 2 episodes ago, so I don't know how far along they've seen the episodes, and they didn't. And so when he saw Andrina, he literally was head over heels like how Jeremiah was. So then we have the 2 people come in. We have 2 people named Zach. So we have Zach with the K. He's 29 years old. He's British. And he's actually one of Miguel's friends, which I was like, okay. I think I said this so many episodes ago. I said, can they bring some Miguel's friends up in here? He's Asian. He's cute as fuck. And I love the accent. He got the tattoos. Now, he didn't say in the moment who he had his eyes locked in on, so I didn't catch that. And then we have Zach with the C. He's 26. I didn't get his occupation. I don't know. I hope he's not unemployed, because we don't need nobody unemployed coming on here. And again, he didn't say who piqued his interest. And then we have 2 chocolate men. These beautiful chocolate men. Thank you, Alandria. Please grab one of them up. We got JD. He's 23. I didn't catch his occupation. He said he was an athlete. That's all I caught. He didn't say who he wanted. Oh yeah, and JD's also, he said he was born in Puerto Rico. I don't know if he's Puerto Rican or he just grew up there. Then we have Chris, who is tall and chocolate and fine as fuck. He's 27 years old, basketball player. So they did their shit with these Casa men. So all of a sudden we see the girls arrive. I'm like, yeah, they're all my bitches. And then we have Ariana, who arrives at Casa. She tells the girls that they are now single. And then they do this little kissing, because the guys did the kissing competition back at the villa. So they do this little kissing game. They do pop the balloon and not the pop the balloon. Like Inez, we got pop the balloon. They have to throw a dart at the balloon, and then there's something inside to do what you have to say. And it's basically they get a question. It's always something about kiss this person who's da 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 da, but they have to pick 2 people. So the first person we got up is Amaya, which I hope she finds her man in here. Said Amaya. They said kiss 2 islanders who will change who your type is. So she picks Chris and Zach with a K. And the way Chris picked up Amaya, I was like, because Amaya, when she stood next to Chris, she looked so tiny. Because Chris said he's 6'8". I think he said he was 6'8". So then we have Huda. She says, who will you kiss the 2 islanders you think is the best kisser? So she chooses Aylin and Brian. Right. And then we have Sierra. They asked her to kiss kiss the 2 islanders you think will be players, or who looks like players. She picks Brian and Aylin, who I know Aylin was happy because he said Sierra was the one he wanted to be with. Then we have Elandra. She says kiss the 2 islanders who caught her eye or something like that. She picks Aylin and Chris. Like, Chris is just a hot commodity. I mean, duh. Like, the dude, he's the tallest person in there. He's fine as fuck. I would too. Then we have Shelly. She says kiss the 2 islanders who are your type. She chooses Zach with the C. Again, Shelly, man, she must love her some white men, because remember at the first episode they said kiss the 2 people that you potentially want to couple up with. She hits Ace and Austin. So she picked another white and black man. So she picked Zach with the C and Chris. So then Iris says kiss the 2 islanders that she wants to get to know. She chooses Zach with the C and Chris. They get picked again. And then Andrina is the last one. She said kiss the islander you think will slide in your DMs. Again, she chooses Zach with a C, who gets picked, and Brian, who is the one who really wants to be with her. So now the girls, they have to get coupled up. And the same thing that happened at the villa happens here at Casa More, where the boys have to step on the platform of the girls that they want to couple up with. So then we have JD, he picks Huda. Oh yeah, and also I felt bad. JD didn't get picked during the kissing game. I felt really bad. Like nobody wanted him because I would have gotten the two black guys. I would have gotten JD and Chris. But he picks Huda, which, brother, I know you've been watching the episodes. I don't know why. Just saying. Nothing against Huda, but I just want to know why. Maybe he said it and he just said he just liked her vibes. Like what vibe? But anyways, we have Aylin. He picked Sierra, which of course because he went when I tell you he went straight for Sierra, like he wants Sierra. He wants her bad. He wants her bad, and Loki kind of here for it. And is it me or does Aylin kind of give Nick if Nick's hair was just because Nick is a brunette and Aylin's not blonde, but he has like light brown hair. And when I looked at him, I was like, could this be like Nick's cousin? So Sierra definitely attracts a certain type of man. And then we get Chris and Zach with a K. They both picked Shelly, which I'm so glad because Shelly, that's my girl. Like she has really not, because every other bombshell before her, the only bombshell that really wanted Shelly was Charlie, but every other bombshell before that has not wanted Shelly. They always wanted Sierra or one of the white girls. And so Shelly had no choice but to stay with Ace or Austin. I don't want her to get away from both of them. Well, I'm glad she's away from Austin, but I want her to get away from Ace. Then we have Zach. He picks Iris. Zach with a C picks Iris, which I kind of saw that coming. I kind of saw her being with the white boy. Then we have Brian. He picks Andrina, who, of course, he said he wanted to know. So now Amaya and Alandria are not picked. I was shocked. Like, I'm not saying I'm too shocked Amaya didn't get picked, but I'm very shocked Alandria didn't get picked. I'm just shocked. So then, because Shelly had Chris and Zach, she has to choose who she rather couple up with. So she does pick Chris, smart choice, Shelly. And then Zach has to pick between Alandria, and Zach with a K has to pick between Alandria and Amaya. And he picks Alandria, and that means Amaya is single, which that hurts me for my girl. I had rather Huda or Iris being single. So now the same thing that happened at the villa with TJ happened with Amaya. Now that she's single, she has 24 hours to make a connection, or she will be dumped. And I just heard that from my girl because I really want Amaya to find a guy in here. She gonna find her man in Casa More. I have faith, but it just sucks that it's gonna come down to probably either her or Alandria. I don't want neither one of them to go. So then we have both of the villas. We got the Casa and we got Villa. They're both getting ready for the night. And just the conversations, just the little clips I caught was Zach wants to talk. He really wants to talk to Maya. They said how she has beautiful eyes and she has the most prettiest eyes I've ever seen, like dead ass. And Nick wants to talk to Jaden because Jaden caught his eye. I'm like, Nick, like, what the fuck? Like, okay, he really didn't have that much options because, mind you, Coco didn't pick him and he got stuck with Clark. But the three other ones are chops. And I don't know if he just grasping at straws because, to be honest with you, I really honestly don't see anything between Clark and Nick. I don't see them building any kind of connection, even somewhat a connection. So I think that's Nick is thinking strategic because he doesn't want to get dumped. I want to hope that's what he's thinking because him talking about oh yeah, like she caught my eye, like I really want to talk to her. Jada is not ain't that cute. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, y'all, but Jada is not that cute. She's not. Like, she is not all that. Like her, Grayson, and what's the other girl name? What's that girl name that wants Ace? What's her name? Vanna. Yeah. I don't know. That's why I don't know if like Nick is just. But then he's gonna take it away from Austin, so Austin potentially can go home. So I'm not mad, Nick, but like Nick, you this whole like, oh yeah, I'm so attracted to her. Why? I don't understand how. And then oh yeah, also Alandria is saying how she misses Taylor. I have no more words when it comes to Alandria and Taylor. Like, I don't want Alandria having to find out the hard way if she makes it all the way to the final and she's with Taylor and she's thinking that they're gonna have something outside the show, because I just know for a fact Taylor don't want her. He don't want her, and it's sad because Alandria, she seems like she's so amazing. I love her so much. People like black women, like representation of her, black women on TV, like that's the people that you need to look up to. And it just hurts me that it's given that she's settling for Taylor, and I don't like that at all. And like, if she fumbles, like she fumbled with Jalen, which could have been her husband. He's everything that she wanted because he's country, so she couldn't say that. And now she has Zach, which I don't know what's going to go on with Zach, but Zach, look at him. He's an upgrade from Taylor, total upgrade from Taylor. I really hope she does not fumble. Two good men to stay with Taylor. Bird chest ass. Just saying. But I hate that for my girl. I hate it. I hate it so bad. I hate it. So then we have Alandria. Speaking of Alandria, oh no. Sorry, I jumped. Oh yeah, we just have TJ. He wants to talk to Vanna, and I just wrote down Vanna don't seem interested in TJ at all. Like at all. Like Vanna has stated She wants Ace. She don't want nobody. She wants Ace. She wants that short king. TJ, she don't want you. So yeah, it's looking like TJ's going home. He looks like he's going home, and yeah, you can go, because like this episode, like you were being really nasty. No. So then we jump over to Casa. We have Alandra and Zach with a K talking. And he's so because Zach is 29 years old, so I think he's one of the oldest people in there, which he looks amazing. He looks so amazing, and yeah. So he said he's ready for marriage and kids, because he says like, dang, I'm getting more older. And it's like, damn, when am I gonna have some children? They both talk about family. He talks about how he talks to his mom almost every single day. She says she talks to her mom almost every single day, and they're really vibing. Like, I'm really getting a connection. But then we get the fucking confessional of Alandra saying like, I miss Taylor so much. I hope he's not over there cheating. I was like, I don't know. Again, I don't know if Peacock is just not showing us, because they don't show us everything that goes on in that villa. It's not like Big Brother, where we see the live, where we can go on and see live feeds. I would love that, but it's not like Big Brother where we can see the live feed. So we don't know what conversations her and Taylor is having. Maybe he is having like these deep conversations, and for some reason they don't want to show it to us. I don't know, but it's like, I feel like they would show, because they see everybody on the internet talking about how it doesn't seem like Taylor is interested. So you would think that they would show that, unless they're trying to go with this narrative, and then it'd be like an aha in your face, and then after Taylor and Landry leave, she says, oh yeah, we was having all these deep conversations. But all the conversations they be showing with Taylor and Landry lately, Taylor don't seem the least bit interested. He don't. So that's what I said. I don't see Alandra I don't see Alandra settling with no guy from Casa. She gonna come back to the villa, and she gonna want to be with Taylor. It's given she's very much in love with Taylor, and I just, for the life of me, do not understand why. I don't understand. But then we jump over to Shelly and Chris talking, and Shelly says that she enjoyed her conversation with Chris, and she hates that she did. And I think she said like he was his type, and she's willing to get to know him. And all I said was, Shelly, get that tall man. You have no business being with no short man. No business being with a short guy. So then we jump over Amaya. She pulls Zach with the K for a talk. And then he says that, oh, he likes that she took the initiative and pulled him for a chat. He likes when a girl takes initiative. And then she does like the cute thing. Now, mind you, this whole entire time, Amaya is flirting hard. Like, she is sitting there smiling, batting her eyes and twisting her hair. She's like, can I ask you, like, what are your boundaries? Like, Ace really got her, like, really fucked her up when he said his boundaries and kept talking about his boundaries. And now Austin all of a sudden has these boundaries. Now she feels like every conversation she has with a guy, she got to ask about boundaries. I hate that. Like, you should respect people's boundaries, but it's like you don't see any other girl talking about boundaries, only Amaya, which is sad. So then he says, oh, I like being called babe. I like calling girls sweetheart and all this kind of stuff. And she's sitting there, is like telling her, she says, would you like a kiss? Would you like a kiss? And he said, a kiss on the first night. She said, we can. He says he didn't know. He was kind of iffy about it. He didn't know if he was 50-50 on it, but they do end up kissing. And all I could say was, Amaya, you do your shit, girl. Do your shit, Amaya. But I just hate that it might cost Alandra. I don't want Amaya or Alandra to go home. That's why I said maybe Alandra need to go and talk to the guy that Huda is with. Sorry, go talk to the guy Huda is with, because that's a tall chocolate man right there. Then we have Andrina and Brian. They talk about something. I didn't catch it. I just saw they kiss, and she was going in because they were doing these long lasting looks. And I said, she about to go and kiss him. And lo and behold, she did. I mean, do your shit, Andrina, because Jeremiah's not here, so she needs some kind of play. And then finally we got back to the villa where the guys are at. Nick pulls Jaden for a talk. And then they also said that Jaden, she has diabetes, which I kept trying to figure, because like in one of her pictures, she had that little thing where you have to put on you to kind of see how much like if your sugar is low. And so I'm so sorry about that, Jaden. I know I talked about your looks, but diabetes, I don't wish it on nobody. Then he just says how, when he saw her, that he was the most attracted to her. And again, I asked why. And then I'm thinking, like, now they do this long lasting look too. I don't know if they were trying to keep us on our toes for tomorrow night, but I was like, is he about to kiss her? I was thinking that I really thought that he was about to start kissing. He was about to kiss Jaden. I'll be a little upset if he did. I would be pissed the fuck off if he did. But the episode ended right there. So I don't know if they're trying to like tease us to think, will he or won't he kiss her? If it comes back and he's like tonguing her down, I'm going to be upset. But yeah, y'all, that's where the episode ended. We didn't get a sneak preview where they saying what happened tomorrow night, again, unless they're trying to tease us with this whole Nick and Jaden conversation. But again, really great episode. Like, I'm glad Casa Moore is here. I'm glad we're seeing brand new faces. We've needed some new good men in here, and I really like these Casa guys. They need to take the guys that are in the house right now and replace them with the Casa men. Honestly, truthfully, they really do that. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for you guys this episode. Before I get out of here, remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, again, turn my post notifications on when you want to be notified when I have posted a video. Again, I'm gonna be doing Love Island all season long. I really love the show, so just be a lookout. I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for you guys for this episode, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.